Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. The failure of Micron technology to pass China's cybersecurity review has caused a lot of controversy, whether it is the domestic technology circle or the competition between China and the United States in the chip field, which has caused widespread heated discussions. The reason for the incident is that Micron technology has done a lot of things that violate the rules of the Chinese market, and it is only natural for China to take action against Micron technology. High-level officials in the United States are supporting Micron technology and publicly asking China to offset the sanctions. Otherwise, they will urge South Korea not to fill the Chinese market, and even take action against Chinese memory chip manufacturers. Micron Technology is the world's leading memory chip manufacturer in the United States. The company's DRAM, NAND and GDDR memories are widely used in computers, mobile phones, smart homes, cars and other fields. In the Chinese market, Micron technology also has great influence. Last year, Micron technology earned more than $3.3 billion in revenue in the Chinese market, accounting for 11% of total revenue. China has become Micron technology's second largest market source. If Micron technology continues to cultivate the Chinese market, it may be able to achieve greater revenue returns. However, Micron technology does not know how to cherish it, and has done a lot of things that violate market rules in China, lobbying the United States to suppress Chinese companies. Based on Micron technology's bad behavior, China launched a network security review on this U.S. company, and the results showed that Micron technology has serious network security problems, and this U.S. company has been excluded from key domestic fields, and relevant companies cannot continue to purchase Micron technology products. As Micron Technology's $3.3 billion revenue project was suspended, the United States has also started to take action. It is supporting Micron technology and publicly asking China to offset the sanctions. High-level U.S. officials put forward a point of view that Chinese memory chip manufacturer Changshan Storage should be blacklisted, and that U.S. technology will not be mastered by Chinese companies. Prior to this, the United States also urged South Korea. Once China banned the sale of Micron technology products in China, South Korean companies could not fill the market vacancy left. Now the United States wants to prohibit China's own companies from filling the Chinese market. In other words, the United States will not allow others to do business that it cannot do by itself. The United States uses the production and supply of South Korean and Chinese companies as a bargaining chip to allow China to offset the sanctions on Micron technology, otherwise Korean and Chinese companies will not be able to supply the Chinese market normally. In order to protect the interests of Micron technology, the United States has already disregarded face. It does not care whether Micron technology has done something wrong in China. As long as Micron technology is an American company, the United States will implement the principle of U.S. companies first. China took action against Micron technology and was accused by the United States of not being sufficiently open to business. The United States itself forgot what it had done that violated fair business competition. It removed Huawei equipment from the United States and included many Chinese companies in the entity list, hindering the company's business layout in the US market. If it is necessary to liquidate one by one, the United States should reflect on it, instead of ignoring the facts and helping the bad guys to support Micron technology. However, the United States miscalculated this time, and South Korea has already spoken, and it will be up to the company to decide the shipment. The implication is that South Korea will not interfere with Samsung Electronics and other companies doing business in the Chinese market, nor will it heed the warnings of the United States. As long as South Korea does not cooperate with the actions of the United States, the two storage giants Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix will still be able to enter the Chinese market. As for the US high-level proposal to blacklist Changshan storage, China may not have no way to deal with it. If the required components and facilities cannot be purchased from the United States, China will speed up independent research and development. At present, Changshan Storage has mastered the mainstream DRAM memory manufacturing technology in the market. The company's product line is very rich. In addition to DRAM, it also has SSD, eMMC, TF card and other products, which can meet the needs of most domestic storage fields. If the United States insists on going its own way, it will only accelerate the replacement of American technology by the industrial chain. By then, the United States, which has lost its technological advantage, will find it difficult to influence market rules. The Chinese market has not completely banned Micron technology, but only excluded key areas, indicating that China has given Micron technology the opportunity to correct its mistakes. The US treats Chinese companies almost completely excluding the market. Huawei no longer has any business layout in the US, except to maintain contacts with some US companies within the scope of conditions. Huawei has no much relationship with the United States. The reason why Micron technology is under scrutiny in China is because it has done something wrong. Other US companies abide by the market rules and nothing will happen. Apple, Qualcomm, Intel, Nvidia and other US companies are still earning huge profits in the Chinese market. Receive. The US is so anxious to support Micron technology and accuse China of not opening up enough business. It will only appear guilty, thinking that China's action against Micron technology is a kind of revenge and a groundless suppression and restriction. If the United States really thinks about Micron technology, it should urge Micron technology to adjust its market strategy and operate in compliance. If you agree with the point of view of this video, please like it. Welcome to Forward. Leave a message and share.